China's Eileen Gu retains Olympic freestyle halfpipe title for record 6th medal. Livigno, Italy, February 22, Reuters. China's Eileen Gu successfully defended her women's halfpipe crown at the Winter Games on Sunday with a high-flying run that made her the most decorated Olympic freestyle skier of all time with 6 medals. Gu's compatriot Li Fenghui won silver and the bronze went to Zoe Atkin of Britain. The Reuters Inside Track newsletter is your essential guide to the biggest events in global sport. Sign up here. After a disappointing opening round, Gu nailed her second and third runs to top the standings with a score of 94.75 and add a gold to the silver medals she had won in Livigno in big air and slopestyle. She put on a stunning show in the sun-splashed Italian Alps, soaring 4 meters above the 7.2-meter halfpipe and executing flawless flips and spins. The 22-year-old, who won 2 golds and a silver on home snow at the Beijing Olympics 4 years ago, moved out of a tie with Canada's Michael Kingsbury at the top of the all-time free ski Olympic medal table. For the medal ceremony, Gu put a shiny gold bow on her high ponytail to match the gold hardware hanging from her neck. She said she had been skiing with the bow in her pocket for the entire Milano Cortina Games. Gu blew kisses to the large contingent of Chinese fans who cheered and waved flags bearing her likeness. "I'm so tired but I'm so happy," she said. "I feel like I've been giving 110% of myself every single day. It's like a marathon distance but a sprint pace because I can't slack any day." Gu was the only woman to compete in the 3 freestyle skiing disciplines of big air, slopestyle and halfpipe. Doing all 3 meant she had to miss some of the halfpipe training at the Olympics and said it was a gamble to commit to so many events. "I took a big risk in trusting myself and I'm glad that I did," added Gu. Li nailed her second run to move into second place and improved her score to 93.00 on her third attempt with only Atkin left to go. Britain's world champion Atkin, like Gu, born in the US but representing the country of one of her parents, put down her best run of the day to round out the final but only managed a 92.50 and had to settle for bronze. The final was originally scheduled to take place on Saturday but was postponed because of heavy snowfall in Livigno. Reporting by Lisa Richwine, writing by Nick Mulvaney, editing by Ed Osmond and Ken Ferris. Ice and Ambition. Eileen Gu's golden spiral to history. On a crisp February morning in the Italian Alps, beneath a dome of crystalline blue sky and the whisper of alpine winds, an extraordinary chapter of sporting history unfolded at the 2026 Winter Olympics. There, on the snowy walls of Livigno Snow Park, Eileen Gu, the 22-year-old star of China's freestyle skiing team, etched her name even deeper into the annals of Olympic lore, defending her women's freestyle halfpipe title and securing a record-extending 6th Olympic medal. This moment was not just another victory. It was the culmination of a remarkable journey marked by daring athleticism, inner resilience, global expectations, and a narrative that has captivated winter sports fans around the world. A rivalry with snow and time. For many athletes, competing at the Olympics is the dream. Defending a title is a testament to mettle. For Gu, this event represented something even more. A chance to reinforce her legacy as the most decorated Olympic freestyle skier, male or female, in history. The women's halfpipe final was postponed due to heavy snowfall, a reminder that winter sport isn't just against rivals, but against nature itself. Once conditions cleared on Sunday afternoon, the competition commenced under radiant sunlight, contrasting starkly with the storm that had threatened to bury the event the night before. Gu didn't start perfectly. On her first run, a small misstep saw her balance slip, and the score reflected it, a reminder that even the greatest performers can falter under pressure. But unlike those who crumble, she pivoted with purpose. The anatomy of a champion. In her second attempt, Gu unleashed a run of impeccable technique, fluid rails, soaring airtime, and seamless rotations, catching the judges' attention and igniting the audience's cheers. Her third run, even sharper, more expressive, sealed the moment, a score of 94.75, landing her atop the podium once more. This victory wasn't isolated. It was one chapter of an exceptional Olympic story. 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, Gu stunned the world by winning 2 gold medals, halfpipe and big air, and 1 silver, slopestyle, on her Olympic debut. 2026 Milan Cortina Games. She added her halfpipe gold to 2 silvers here in big air and slopestyle, becoming the only women's freestyle skier to medal in all 3 disciplines at the same Olympics. The result? 6 medals in 6 Olympic events, a feat unmatched in the history of her sport. More than medals, symbolism and spirit. What makes Gu's story compelling isn't just statistics. It's the way she carries the joy of competition and the burden of representation. Born in the United States and competing for China, a nod to her maternal heritage, she symbolizes the increasingly global and interconnected nature of modern sport. Yet, even amid soaring applause, life's fragility was never far from her mind. Shortly after her triumphant run, Gu received the heartbreaking news that her grandmother had passed away. In a tearful press conference, she shared how her grandmother's influence helped shape her courage and resolve. Gu had once promised her grandmother to be brave and take risks, a vow visible in every twist and turn of her runs. That bittersweet moment cast her achievement in a deeper light. This victory was not only athletic but emotional and human. The stage and the story of the day. Amid rolling snow dust and packed crowd terraces, the Livigno Snow Park was more than a venue. It was a stage for poetry in motion. World champion competitors tested gravity with grace, yet on this day Gu stood at the summit, embodying the spirit of competitive sport, relentless pursuit of excellence. Behind her, her Chinese teammate sports medal Li Fanghui captured silver with a score of 93.00, showing that China's freestyle skiing prowess extends beyond any single icon. Great Britain's third-place medal Zoe Atkin, herself born in the US but representing her father's nation, rounded out the podium with 92.50, illustrating the global tapestry of talent in winter sport. Beyond the halfpipe, legacy in motion. Gu's ascent mirrors the evolution of freestyle skiing itself, a sport once on the fringes of winter competition, now commanding global audiences with its fusion of daring trickery and athletic precision. Her achievements have also opened dialogue around identity, cultural exchange, and the meaning of representation in today's Olympic movement. Her success has invited admiration and debate in equal measure, yet both are testaments to her impact, an impact that extends far beyond a metal pipe carved into snow. A moment etched in time. When the final scores were tallied and the anthem rang out, the image of Gu at the pinnacle of her sport was more than a snapshot of victory. It was a symbol of resilience, of a young athlete who rose above setbacks, embraced complexity, balanced joy and sorrow, and, in doing so, gave the world a performance worth remembering. 6 medals. 2 Olympic Games. Endless flips, spins, and leaps that defied gravity and expectations. But above all, a story of a champion.